Hey, hold up. Let me ask you something real quick, homegirl. Have you ever rolled through a random neighborhood or community in your city and been like, wait a minute, where am I? These folks got fountains in the yard, statues lined up, perfectly manicured lawn, 5-car garages. I seen one of them say they had an indoor Olympic pool. Oh my God. I seen one with a mailbox look like it cost more than my house, car, and everything put together. And it just makes you say, what do they do? Listen, millionaires are here to stay and growing evermore in every city, of course. But today I'm shouting out the millionaires in my city because last night I watched a video that informed me that there are over 130,000 millionaires residing right here in Memphis. Over 100,000 homes that are millionaire families. And two billionaires in this city. Shout out to Fred Smith. FedEx. You know, he number one. And then, of course, there's Mr. Robert Perry. That's right, the Grizzlies' newest, latest owner. So we give him a shout out. But today, I'm just reminding you all where the millionaires at. They everywhere. And if you know where they are, you can find out what they like so that you might be a person they can say they really need, that they can really use. Okay? So before we go anywhere further, sit up straight, fix that smile, tilt that crown how you want to the left, to the right, push it back, sit it up high. But let's get it together and get our minds in the right order. Because what I'm about to do, it's going to make you hit that like button right now. Because I'm about to open your eyes and inform you on how you can get to become a person who services people with high value and keeping and retaining high value clients. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, you know, millionaires are not hiding. We just ain't been looking in the right places. But today we fixing all that because I'm about to show you what you can do to attract, and not just attract, but become somebody that's just irreplaceable in the sight of a high value client. Okay, and here are some money moves that we're gonna make right away. Let's get started. Now, I told you how many live here, but I want you to make a note or find out, investigate how many live in your city that you could be servicing. Okay, and why this is important, because millionaires don't just show up anywhere. This is important because where they live, there is opportunity for everyone involved. This is again where we go back to talking about wealth as community money. Wealth is just, these people are buying things, they are or having services done every day, and their money is circulating. So let's talk about putting a strategy in place that we can offer something so peaceful and give it such luxurious vibes. We can attract people that already make a lot of money. Okay, that's why this is important. And see, what we another thing I discovered before we get to the first step, I discovered that millionaires like living in the South. They love cities like Atlanta, Houston. Houston has over 100, have 18 billionaires living in Houston, where Memphis have our too. So I might be wrong on the numbers, but this is what I got after watching some videos last night and doing a little research about this topic. Okay, so if you in the South like I am, then you know we building real money down here. This is our chance. This is our chance. They love it here. The land is cheaper. The homes are cheaper. Mortgages, and that increases the wealth. It give you a sweeter lifestyle. And guess what? If you put yourself in the right position, baby, and put yourself in the right places, baby. Oh my goodness, are you offering the right services? Think about it. Give it some energy because these people will spend their money with you. So let's get into this section here. I want to give you the first step that you can become more tapped in to the salesperson of a millionaire. I'm going to give you 3 steps. Step 1, you're going to present yourself like you already belong to this category. Millionaires do not trust a messy energy person who do this and that and this over here and they right here and they experiencing this right now. They will trust you more if you have a solid energy like you belong to this niche. They pay people who are polished in what they do and people who look polished. They pay people who are confident and sound, at least sound confident, at least sound like they love what they do. Now, this is an energy all in itself. And of course, they want to pay people who act like they already a part of the room, already a part of the crowd, a part of the club. Okay? So I'm not telling you to be fake because millionaires can spot that at a mile away, but at least be authentic. Don't be fake rich, but be authentic and still polished in a way that one might not be able to even tell if you are a millionaire or not. Get that go-to look. We've been talking about that. Keeping that look organized and elevated from now on. Doing simple things, okay? Okay? Keeping it simple. But listen, I want you to try cleaning up your image in person and online. This is important because a nice looking website is attractive to a high paying client. A clean website will help you tons, even if you have to pay for this. And in most cases, you will have to pay for a really clean website. You also want your social media platform pages to be unique and professional. You can pay someone to do that for you as well. If you have the skills and the creativity, jump on Canva and get it done. But you want to appear professional and polished in person and online. Online is just as important as in person nowadays. And I think, get it, girls, you already know that. Next, I want you to concentrate on a blissful business card, something attractive. And if you need help with that, go to chat and ask chat to give you some creative ideas for business cards that attract high paying clients. Because this will have them saying yeah every time they see that card. This will have them saying yeah, she ready for this bag. Okay. Step 2, I want you to be able to solve a specific problem because this is what millionaires care about for the most. They pay for solutions. How this is going to free time up for them. How can you make their life easier? How can you make their day easier? How can you simplify their job? This is what millionaires are paying for. And you can easily do that. You can help them show up better. You can help them live more freely. You can get paid by a millionaire. Whether you offering things like luxury gift baskets, you know. And I would even go so far to encourage you to think of different things that they need that you can cater to. Gift baskets, personal styling. You know, they always send a gift to her. Send her a gift. Send a gift. You could be their go-to person. Put yourself out there. Create that polished website, that polished business card. And help them. Show them how this is going to elevate their day. Elevate their time. Personal stylist. This is a good profession to go in if you want to attract high paying clients. And the millionaires, home cleaning, organizing, they all need these things. Private transportation for their children, nannies, daycare, childcare. And of course, millionaires are paying for entertainment. So why not seek out to be an event planner, wedding planner, event styling, decor? Come on. This is the type of stuff millionaires are paying for. And don't forget financial stuff also, accounting, financial coaching, image coaching. You got to hit a nerve that makes a rich person think, I got to have her. And I'm here to prove and tell you that you can do it. And I'm giving you some steps on how you can. And the third and last step I'm going to give you, that you can become visible in their spaces. Go to where they are. This is how you're going to connect with them, or at least arouse some type of curiosity about who you are and what you have to offer. You have to put yourself on the scene. And I'm preaching to the choir. We got to show up and spend some time in places that they are. Where are they? I would say business conferences, lectures, fundraisers, events, golf tournaments, art shows, boutiques, of course, shopping. They at the gym. Wealthy people tend to love to work out. Maybe they don't go to the gym though. Let's think about it. Would they be working out at home or with a private? There you go. Private fitness coaching. They are reaching out for these type of networks. And don't forget, you don't have to sell them anything and when you meet a millionaire. Don't do that. I met a millionaire one time. It's a man who used to be on soap operas. And I think this is the only, no, I have met other millionaires. But being able to sit down and talk with one. And he was in theater with us, but he taught me. No, I asked him, I just wanted to ask him one powerful question that I could think of. And I asked him, what book are you reading? He said he hadn't read a book in a while. He said the book that he last read was Robert Kiyosaki, of course, Rich Dad Poor Dad. And right after I spoke to that man about that, a friend of mine at school gave me the book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and I was able to read it. And I got a lot out of that book, and I tried to keep it, and he kept asking for it back, so I had to return it. But yeah, let's keep going. But this is what we want to do. We want to, don't try to sell them something. Come with something more powerful than that. When you do get to encounter high value clients, you want to come with something as powerful as a smile, just a trusting, confident smile might do you some good, and then you might be able to just start a conversation. Starting a conversation, asking smart questions. Of course, what book are you reading? It's a great question for a millionaire, and I have read that somewhere. So yeah, reading is fundamental for us all. So get your name circulating so that you won't need to feel like you pushing a service on them. Just pop up out of thin air somewhere and find a way to stay on their mind. Yes, girl. Yes, the girl. They gonna look at you and say, she's sharp. I need her. Okay. So that's my tips for you, girl. Look, don't sit around thinking that you gotta be famous to be rich. Do you know how many silent millionaires are? I just gave you a great example. How many millionaires around us now? And they say over 100,000 in my city. That's not count. I mean, that's not even. I don't even know how many players are on the Grizzlies. But of course, that supersedes that those millionaires right there. Silent millionaires are all around us. So you don't gotta be famous. You don't gotta have a famous cousin. But millionaires are spending money every day on regular things with everyday people, just like you and me. They spending their money with people who showing up and who are ready and prepared to handle them and serve them. So let's be real. You've been ready. You've been had what it takes. You just been playing it small, sitting in the background, and we just got through talking about that. But I want you to know it's time for you to move differently. Start thinking about these things. What will you do with your massive profits? Start considering yourself one of them. And we're going to do that. I'm going to go somewhere and just be in the midst. And I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to do a vlog and go to some of these places in Memphis where they are, because they are here, and it's not no secret, honey. They not hiding from us. We just need to get out there and be where they are. Show them what we have to offer and wait for them to come knocking our door down, okay? And before I go, can we just give a big old round of applause to the Get It Girl gang? I'm so excited, y'all. We have over 300 subscribers, 219 videos that's showing. We do have a lot in queue right now. So we very close to 400 uploads, which is our initial goal. So yes, give it up for her. And I'm so excited to be able to do something I love with some of y'all that's coming in, checking in. I see the viewers that are returning, but I want you to know, even my new viewers, you are just as welcome as the returning viewers. That's it, y'all. This journey is moving, baby. Let's keep it going. We're building us a big old empire from scratch, just like we said we did, and nobody else can tell us that we ain't. So now you know you ready. You know where the millionaires at now. You know where they at. And I know I'm saying it wrong, but you know where they at. So now it's time for us to level up the brand, make the millionaire money moves, boo. You got it. Click my next video right there and let's start positioning ourselves for the real bag. I'll see you all in the next video.